15 things you should spend money on. Imagine for a moment that you just received your first paycheck. Must be pretty exciting, right? However, hold on a moment. That is a risky mentality to live by. Even more worrisome if you have done so for a long time. Fortunately, all that is about to change today, as we will be assisting you in understanding this. The first thing you should prioritize is your health. You've probably heard the proverb, health is wealth, because it refers to how health can affect every aspect of your life. Being seriously ill will prevent you from giving your life your best effort. So it goes without saying that your physical and mental health, as well as your financial situation, should be on the top of your priorities. Number 2, your home. Your home is where you may relax, eat, sleep, start a family, and be who you are without fear of being judged. It also means so much to you as a human. When it comes to choosing a home, whether we are purchasing or renting one, we must try to think of the future. Will this be a nice place to raise children? This is why we must pay additional attention and spend a little extra money when it comes to choosing a home. In choosing a home, cost shouldn't be the deciding factor as long as it checks off every other item on your list. Number 3, sleep. It wouldn't hurt to spend more money on a quality mattress because, let's face it, there are very few things in life that can compare to a good night's sleep. Have you ever had a night's sleep that just felt different because the room was the right temperature, the night was still, and there was no noise? We cannot put a price on good sleep. So what's really holding you back? Should you also know that people who sleep well are more likely to be better performers? If you want to be a high performer, this is a great place to start. Number 4, wholesome foods. When Jim wakes up, bathes, brushes his teeth, and gets ready for the day, he starts to think about what he should have for breakfast, but is largely undecided and decides to put this off until he finds something. When it is 12 p.m. and Jim still hasn't eaten, he gets frustrated and grabs a tub of ice cream and a pack of biscuits. Later that night, Jim repeats this routine and eats something just as unhealthy. Spend as much money as you can on food, even if it costs a lot more than you anticipated. This is a great way to start eating healthy because it will give you more options. Number 5, take care of your teeth. Growing up, most kids detested going to the dentist, despite the promise of candy. It seems like our parents were always coming up with creative ways to punish us. Now that we are all adults, however, going to the dentist is no longer necessary. It makes sense that since electric toothbrushes are approximately 100 times faster than traditional toothbrushes, they will likely clean your teeth more thoroughly. The time has come to purchase a toothbrush. Number 6, your closet. Who do you believe will be treated with greater respect in the workplace? Someone who never bothers to dress professionally, or someone who always looks presentable? Of course, the latter, but it's not just about the workplace. Being well dressed increases your chance of being taken seriously. There's even a proverb that advises us to dress according to how we want to be addressed, which pretty much sums it up. If you want to be treated with respect, your attire should reflect. However, you don't have to spend a fortune to get the right set of clothes. All you need to do is make sure you have more than 2 outfits. For a vehicle, at number 7, wait before you decide to spend all of your money on your dream car. Give us a chance to adequately introduce ourselves. Spending more money on a car doesn't mean you should spend it all on the most expensive model available. Rather, we advise you devote a significant amount of time and energy to finding a vehicle that fits your needs, even if it costs a little more than you had planned. The 9th item is education. Paying for online courses and certificates is another way to invest in your education. Thanks to the internet, you can become certified in almost any field without ever having to leave the comfort of your home. You just need to pay for the course, which typically costs between $10 and $200, depending on how complex the subject is, and put in a set amount of time, such as 8 hours per week. Number 10, charity. If you want true happiness, you must learn to give without expecting anything in return. Hey, it's my money. Why should I bother donating more to charities? Giving not only fills the recipient's heart and mind with the right chemicals, the most important of which are endorphins, but it also lowers stress and increases happiness, which lowers blood pressure, boosts self-esteem, and reduces the risk of depression. Giving regularly will also help you feel happier and less stressed, which will lower your blood pressure and decrease your chances of developing depression. It's noteworthy to note that you don't always have to donate money to charities. You could also provide your expertise by providing free classes to underprivileged individuals, or by donating blood, or even by providing food to the homeless. There is always something you can do to help those in need. Number 11, travel. It would be pointless to go on and on about how expensive traveling can be, particularly when visiting a place that is very far from home. But it wouldn't help to focus on the cost of traveling rather than the memories that will live with us for the rest of our lives. You don't want to spend your old age regretting not taking the trips you really wanted to take, like taking your significant other to the Eiffel Tower or your entire family to the stunning city of Malé. Number 12, books. Books are also an efficient technique to learn new things. You can improve your financial knowledge by reading 2 or 3 books. A person who invests in good books has decided to improve their sense of imagination and explore limitless portals into boundless universes. Additionally, you can learn to bake, comprehend your feelings, and even find inspiration to become your true self and fulfill your wildest aspirations. Books have the power to change lives. Number 13, your future. As much as we all enjoy having a good time, it's equally crucial that we pay attention to our future. What investment strategies do you have in place? If you spend money without making preparations for your future, we feel kind of sorry for you. What are your plans for retirement? How will you protect your children from crippling student loan debt? Here's a little tip. The earlier you begin saving for retirement, the better off you'll be. We are aware that it might be challenging to set away even a small portion of your pay each month. But if you're serious about having financial security in the future, you should open a savings account. Number 14, your loved ones. You should spend more money on your loved ones because, as we both know, they don't necessarily require breaking the bank. Have you ever given your siblings, parents, or partner something that they've always wanted? If so, can you remember the smile on their faces and how good it made you feel? That's why you should. Number 15, exercise. There are 2 main camps when it comes to exercising. Those who think it's difficult but necessary, and those who think it's stressful and meaningless, whether it be a gym membership or workout equipment. If you fall within group 2, consider different ventures. Since you still believe that exercising is stressful, we'd like to inform you that you are somewhat mistaken. Exercises are helpful, perhaps even more helpful than you believe. However, is this sufficient justification for spending more money on a gym membership or exercise equipment? Of course. Exercising is great for your mind and body, which is another way of saying it generally improves your health. And number 16, insurance. Did you think we weren't going to talk about insurance? Oh no. Insurance protects us in times of need and keeps us afloat when accidents happen. You never know. Your current insurance on your home and business may be the reason you remain afloat during a trying time. Thank you all for spending time with us today. We are very grateful. If you found value in today's video, please hit the bell icon to never miss another one and subscribe.